Just 4 weeks ago, I posted the first video of this new chapter, and today we've hit 4,000 hours of watch time. That's absolutely incredible. And what makes this even more insane is the fact that just a few months ago, I quit my role as the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company to do this, to do YouTube. What a journey this has been. And it's all thanks to you, your views, your comments, and your support. And what's even more amazing, this community is already so engaged with hundreds of comments, questions, and emails coming in every day, including from brands. But more on that later. I can't express how grateful I am for this. Thank you. Thank you so much. But let's be honest, this wasn't just luck. There was a clear strategy behind everything, and today, because I know there's a lot of fellow content creators here, I want to share how I apply the systems and principles I learned over the last decade in the business world, along with the gear and workflow I used to make this happen on YouTube. Now, I have to admit, timing was on my side. Starting this journey right when Apple launched their new MacBooks gave me the opportunity to ride the wave of interest in a topic I'm truly passionate about, and with products I use every day, which made everything much easier to me. But here's the thing, luck only works if you're prepared to take advantage of it, and it takes a lot of work. And that's where I believe my experience comes in. Over the last decade, I've learned that behind every success there's a strategy, and that's exactly what I've applied here. So how did I take everything I learned and apply it here on YouTube? Let's start with the mindset, workflow, and gear I'm using to be productive and make this grow. But before that, just a little context. Just a few months ago, I made one of the biggest decisions of my life. I stepped down from my role as a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. It wasn't an easy choice, but long story short, I realized I wanted more time for the things that truly matter. My family, my kids, and building a life that feels meaningful. Spending time with my kids, watch them grow, it's priceless. And moments like this make stepping away from my old role the best decision I ever made, and I'm really happy. During my time as CEO, I had the true privilege of working with some of the best business coaches in the world, learning about systems, models, and the right mindset that help business thrive. And stepping away gave me the opportunity to take those same principles and apply them to something completely new: YouTube. And the first principle I brought with me, it's simple: my audience always comes first. This starts right from the planning and writing phase of my videos. For all the MacBook videos I created, my goal was crystal clear: to help viewers choose the right model for their needs. This way they could avoid spending too much on something they didn't need or buying a machine that couldn't handle their workload. And this is about solving a problem. And to add real value, I not only bought the computers but also used them extensively for days, doing the same tasks I usually do. This allowed me to provide real-world insights and share my genuine experience with these devices, instead of just running benchmark tests. Now, this process takes a lot of time, from hours spent writing scripts to filming and editing late into the night, ensuring every detail was covered and the value delivered was as real as it could be. But honestly, I was genuinely curious too, which is why it's so important to enjoy what you do. To summarize, if you can solve real problems with honest and practical solutions for a specific group of people, you can thrive in any niche or business. Not only that, but you also build a name for yourself, a name that stands for trust. And trust is the most valuable asset any business can have. I'll dive deeper into my process, from planning a year's worth of content to setting financial goals and achieving them, in a future video. So stay tuned for that. Now, while mindset is the foundation, having the right tools can make a difference and help you scale faster. Let me show you exactly what I use to create my videos, and also why you don't need all of this to get started. It all starts with writing. After I choose the video I want to make, I use my iPad Pro to start asking questions. The questions I will want to see answered and that my audience will too. The reason I use the iPad is that I write a lot, and with the iPad it's easy to keep everything organized. Otherwise, I would have a bunch of papers scattered all over the place. This process usually takes around 2 hours, sometimes more, because not only do I want to make sure everything is covered, but I also do my best to get straight to the point while using storytelling strategies to make the video more enjoyable and keep retention high. Then comes the shooting part. And for that, I have this room set up so I can just press record and be as efficient as possible without any friction. I shoot all my A-roll in my Sony a6700 paired with a well-known Sigma 16mm lens in S-Log3, so I can color grade to my taste when editing. And so far, I'm really happy with the final image quality of this combo. Now, something as important, if not more important than image quality, is sound quality. And for that, I'm using the DJI Mic 2. It's a bit expensive, but it makes my life easier, especially because I sometimes shoot in different locations. And since it's so small, it's really easy to transport. I just clip the transmitter to my pants and attach the lavalier mic to my shirt. So I'm always ready to record, knowing the sound quality will be great no matter what. Plus, Plus, it records in 32-bit float and has 14 hours of internal recording, which means that if something goes wrong with the audio captured from the camera, I'm always safe. And by the way, I'm not sponsored from any of these brands. I paid for everything here. Another crucial piece of gear is the lighting, and for that I'm using the Godox SL60 as my key light, paired with newer lights as fill lights to ensure the final image looks as good as possible. Additionally, I use a few background lights for a bit of flair, and I also use the Elgato teleprompter with bullet points and key sentences that I can't afford to forget. Now, you can get something much cheaper than this. There's a lot of options available. The reason I went with the Elgato is that I use my iPad to monitor the image and control the camera, and I didn't want to use my iPhone because of calls and text messages that might come in. Having a dedicated teleprompter system makes everything run faster and smoother. And after finishing the shooting session, I usually use my iPhone 15 Pro or my Sony camera to shoot all the B-roll I need for the video, and then I'm ready to edit. And for that part, I rely on my 14-inch MacBook Pro M3 Max, which I absolutely love, and that handles everything I throw at it with ease. Paired with the 12-south stand to maintain good posture and avoid back pain, along with the Apple keyboard and the trackpad that I also love so much, I'm ready to spend hours editing in Final Cut Pro. And that's pretty much it, and I will put the links of all of this here in the description below if you want to check it out. Now remember, I said I will show you why you don't need all of this to get started. And here's the truth, although all this gear makes the process faster and easier, it's not the reason why people watch the videos. And with today's smartphones, you can get amazing image quality for your videos. As for sound, a $10 or $20 mic will work just fine. You'll just need to add some sound treatment. And of course, then a better mic will give you a better sound from the source, which is great. Now put that together with a tripod and focus on providing as much value as you can to your audience. That's why people watch videos. You could have the best gear in the world, but if you don't provide real value, people won't watch. There are many tutorials on filming with your smartphone, improving audio and setting up lighting. Just search on YouTube and you can learn every skill you need to make it happen. Or if you want me to cover something in the next videos, just let me know in the comments. I would be more than glad to help you out on your journey. Just keep in mind that what's really important is the mindset, the systems and the consistency you bring to your journey. And that brings me to the most important part of all of this. You, the audience and the values that guide every decision I make. None of this will be possible without you, this incredible community. When I plan my videos, my only focus is how can I help you? How can I bring real value to you? That's why I've turned down dozens of paid sponsorships in the past few weeks. Not because sponsorships are bad, but because they didn't align with my values or bring any real benefit to you. That's the standard I've set for myself and this channel, and this one I'll continue to uphold. This is just the beginning. Let me share what's coming next and how you can join me in this journey. My mission is to share everything I've learned about systems, strategies, productivity, and of course, tech, to help you create something meaningful, impactful, or simply share my opinion on different tech products. Whether you're here to build an online business, start a YouTube channel, optimize your daily workflow, or take control of your time, I want to be part of your journey and help you. And if you're curious about how this channel hit 4,000 hours of watch time in just 4 weeks, stay tuned for a video I'm working on where I break down the exact tools, strategies, and workflows I used. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.